In the silent reaches of deep space, hunger knows no boundaries. Here, vast galaxies, collections of hundreds of billions of stars, drift toward one another, drawn by invisible threads of gravity. When they meet, they feast, tearing each other apart in a collision beyond human comprehension. The term galactic cannibalism might sound poetic, but it is terrifyingly literal. Galaxies consume others, merging, grinding, and shredding them in cosmic violence that lasts millions of years. Every star swallowed, every system obliterated, feeds an ancient hunger written into the laws of physics. To our eyes, galaxies appear serene, their glowing arms spiraling across eternity. But behind the beauty lies predation, a slow, relentless consumption of structure, light, and time. The larger galaxies devour companions with the inevitability of fate itself. Gravity, the most patient of predators, toys with its meals. It stretches galaxies until their very cores rupture, flinging stars into intergalactic darkness. What begins as a gentle dance ends in annihilation and rebirth. Picture a smaller galaxy, adrift and defenseless, caught in the pull of a vast elliptical monstrosity. Over eons, its spiral arms unravel like ribbons. Stars are ripped away, their light diluted into the expanding halo of their devourer. Astronomers have witnessed these celestial feasts through telescopic eyes, capturing scenes of destruction billions of light-years away. They call them mergers, but in truth, they are massacres written across the night sky. Our own Milky Way is no innocent. It has devoured smaller galaxies before, the Sagittarius dwarf being one of its latest victims. Each collision leaves ghostly trails of stars, cosmic bones scattered across the void. Even now, our galaxy stalks its next meal, the massive Andromeda Galaxy. In roughly 4 billion years, they will collide, fusing their stars in a dance of luminous destruction. What will remain is not either galaxy, but something unrecognizable. Simulations show the merging event as an apocalyptic ballet. Stars hurl past one another, while colossal black holes at each core spiral together, attracting matter like hungry gods. Their union will create pulses of energy that ripple through spacetime itself. During such cosmic unions, the fabric of reality seems to waver. Energy screams silently across dimensions, and time is distorted near the merging centers. What we see as beauty is, in truth, the slow unwinding of cosmic sanity. Each devourer carries the ghosts of the galaxies it consumed. Their remnants remain, streams of orphaned stars twisting into cosmic filaments. These faint whispers of light reveal the galaxy's violent past to those who dare look closely. Our instruments capture these aftershocks, tidal tales stretching for hundreds of thousands of light-years. Each filament is a scar, proof of gravitational carnage written in starlight. The universe remembers every meal its children have taken. Yet, from destruction comes creation. The gravitational chaos sparks new bursts of star formation, like blood feeding growth in a devoured corpse. New suns ignite amid the ruins, mocking the deaths that made them possible. This cycle of feast and rebirth defines cosmic evolution. Galaxies grow not by peace, but by war, by stealing mass, stars, and dark matter from the weak. It is cosmic natural selection, drawn out over unimaginable scales. From our fragile world, these acts feel distant, but they are the same forces that made us. Our sun, our atoms, our every breath, products of older galaxies long consumed. We are, unknowingly, children of destruction. The night sky we admire is not tranquil, it is littered with victims. Each point of light may belong to something that once devoured or was devoured. The cosmos shines because of endless conflict among stars. When galaxies merge, supermassive black holes collide at their hearts, releasing waves of pure gravitational fury. These invisible tsunamis echo through spacetime, carrying the fingerprints of the universe's hungriest events. The concept of time blurs during such cataclysms. What seems like an instant in cosmic terms spans hundreds of millions of years. Empires could rise and crumble countless times on alien worlds while galaxies finish their devouring. And yet, there is no malice here, no awareness of the hunger. Only the blind mechanics of attraction, entropy, and collapse. The universe does not choose its victims, it simply consumes itself endlessly. If we could listen to the universe, the sound would be unbearable, the deep rumble of matter folding into gravity wells, the silent screams of colliding stars. Space itself would roar with ceaseless consumption. Deep field telescopes reveal galaxies mid-consumption, luminous halos twined like serpents locked in fatal embrace. Light from these scenes began its journey billions of years before we existed, echoes of long-finished meals. Scientists chart these devourings like forensic investigators, mapping star streams to reconstruct the acts of galactic violence. The ghosts of lost galaxies tell their stories in faint fuzz and orbital debris. Some galaxies are serial consumers, layered with scars from countless victims. Their cores shine brighter, heavier, swollen with ancient feasts. They have eaten so much that their centers are near collapse into singularity. Others hide their appetites behind delicate structure, graceful spirals and glowing belts. But within their halos are the remains of consumed neighbors, their stars too scattered to remember where they belonged. In far-off clusters, entire groups of galaxies consume each other in chaotic orgies of gravity. There, cannibalism is the rule, not the exception, and the cluster itself becomes a single devouring entity. Great Virgo Cluster, only 55 million light-years away, hosts dozens of such acts. Its largest member, Messier 87, has eaten countless smaller galaxies, its monstrous black hole devouring matter like divine hunger. At the center of Messier 87 resides a supermassive black hole billions of times the Sun's mass. Around it, space bends and light hesitates. The image humans captured of its shadow is not a triumph, it is a warning. Even light, the swiftest traveler, cannot escape the feasting instinct of gravity. Once caught, it circles the abyss endlessly, illuminating the edges of eternity before fading into nothing. In that darkness, physics itself begins to unravel. Space stretches, time fractures, and every atom forgets its origin. A galaxy fed to such a beast is gone forever, unrecognizable, absorbed into a single memoryless void. Yet despite the horror, humans look upon these colossal acts with awe. Perhaps deep down we recognize the reflection of our own nature, our appetite for power, for expansion, for survival through consuming others. If cosmic hunger defines the universe, perhaps it defines existence itself. Each layer of creation devours what came before, cells consuming molecules, stars consuming gas, galaxies consuming galaxies. Nothing escapes the cycle. Eventually, even the devourers will starve. As billions of years pass, the universe will cool, stars will die, and galaxies will fade. The feast will end, leaving behind silence colder than death. In that final stillness, the ghosts of countless galaxies will linger only as background radiation, faint echoes of once glorious feasts. The cosmos will remember, even as there's no one left to see. So when you gaze into the night sky, remember that every sparkle hides a story of hunger and consumption. Out there, everything feeds. The universe is not a cradle, it is a mouth that never closes. Galactic cannibalism is not merely an event, it is a truth of existence, an eternal ritual of creation through destruction. The stars themselves whisper it across eternity, to exist is to consume. In the end, as galaxies die and merge, that truth will remain the only constant, the endless hunger that binds all things, even the void itself.